Are you wondering how to use your tumbled stones? Well, you've come to the right place because today we are going to discuss how to use tumbled stones in everyday life and in your healing practice. My name is Sheila Satin and I'm one of the owners here at Satin Crystals, and today we are going to discuss tumbled stones. What is a tumbled stone? So first of all, you have a raw stone like this raw emerald here, and you place it in a machine known as a rock tumbler with water and abrasive grit, and it tumbles the stone in a barrel. And this could take a few days all the way to a few weeks, depending if you have a small hobby rock tumbler or a large commercial rock tumbler. In the end, you'll get a smooth piece like this tumbled emerald here. So you'll see that there's no more sharp edges. However, it is a random nugget shape, so depending on what happened within the tumbler, it still has the surface dips and veins and craters on it. It's not the same as a polished stone where you're consciously polishing it into one shape. For example, if I used this rough emerald and made it into a crystal ball, I would be consciously polishing it into a specific shape. Whereas in the rock tumbler, you don't know what kind of shapes you will get, but you will get more smooth stones coming out of it. In the rock tumbler, you can tumble gemstones, you can tumble meteorites, you can tumble even glass, all kinds of things. But today we are specifically speaking about tumbled gemstones. What are some of the everyday uses you can use your tumbled stones for? So I'm going to give you 7 different ideas, and then you can head over to Satin Crystals tumbled stone article and find even more. So first of all, you can line a container with your tumbled stones. Here I have fluorite and green agate in this glass, and you can hold your makeup brushes like I have here. You can hold pens, you can hold chopsticks, whatever you want to hold upright in a nice looking container with your tumbled stones. The same concept applies if you have a vase that you want to place your flowers. Here I have fresh flowers and dried flowers and a bunch of colorful tumbled stones. So it makes it a nice base and an attractive display as well. For your non-water soluble crystals, the ones that won't be damaged in water, you can place them in water. This is a nice clear glass where I have moss agate and citrine tumbled stones. And then I have a little tea-light candle floating on top for a nice display. You can also place these stones that won't be damaged in water in your aquarium or your pond, whatever you have. So just make sure that the stones that you are using in water will not be destroyed in water. Another idea for your tumbled stones is to line your terrarium or your potted plant with the tumbled stones. Here I have an air plant and a bunch of carnelian tumbled stones, so it contrasts the colors very nicely and it's a very natural looking display piece. If you want to show off your tumbled stone collection, choose a suspension case. This is a zero gravity suspension case where the stones are floating within. You can place this on your shelf, you can place it in your office, you can even put it in a frame and maybe hang it on the wall. Here I have a tumbled moldavite on top. There is a raw starolite and a tumbled chrysoprase stone there. So this is a great idea for those of you who want a conversation piece and to show off your rock collection. If you want to get crafty with your tumbled stones, you can glue them onto strong magnets, and you can have tumbled stone magnets. You can also glue them onto pin backs, and you can wear your tumbled stones. All kinds of things, whatever you can think of that you want to glue your stones to, that's an idea for you as well. You can also glue your tumbled stones to your jewelry. So here I have a tiger's eye tumbled stone, and it is glued to a earring post backing, so you can wear them. Here I have tumbled stones on my earrings and in my necklace, glued to the ring as well, and to a bracelet. So all kinds of jewelry where you can wear your tumbled stones. You can spread the joy of tumbled stones by gifting tumbled stones. So selecting just one stone or a whole set of stones, placing it in a nice gift box or a pouch, and gifting it to somebody who would appreciate tumbled stones as much as you do. For those of you who are into crystal healing, we have additional tips for your tumbled stones. First of all, you can use tumbled stones for crystal grids. So crystal grids is when you place your tumbled stones in a particular pattern for a particular intent. For example, when we do our home clearing with crystals, after we are done with our ritual, we will use obsidian stones and place them in the corners of the area so that the space will be protected thereafter. So crystals for crystal grids. Tumbled stones are the perfect stones for your gemstone divination. Place them in a pouch, and you can do this according to color or by stone meaning. We have a gemstone divination page on Satin Crystals if you need to know more. But then it is easily, you can just pick the stone that is for you for that particular question and that particular moment, and you can interpret your divination from there. So crystals for gemstone divination. Place your tumbled stones in a dish or a bowl. Here I have a fluorite bowl filled with particular tumbled stones for a particular purpose. So this one I have filled with tumbled stones for an invigorating energy, for motivation. So whenever I run my hands through it, I can feel that uplifting energy within my aura. You could choose other intents as well. So some people have a bowl full of tumbled stones that are meant for a calming energy. So you might place this on your bedside before you go to sleep. You can run your hands through and let your aura and your body relax into your sleep. This is also great to have when you have guests coming over, because they might be curious about your crystals. They're not yet familiar with it, but then they can run their hands through as well, or they can inspect the stones and see how crystal healing works, or at least get a little familiarity with crystals. Use tumbled stones for chakra balancing. Tumbled stones are easy to place right on your chakras. For example, this demorturite stone I place on my throat chakra, and I could just lie there with the stone on the chakra, meditating or manifesting. Or I can even use a tuning fork to vibrate the energy of the stone into the chakra, and that feels even better. So the great thing about tumbled stones is that they can be found in all colors, they can be found in all gemstones, they're easily accessible for all your 7 major chakras and also all of your minor ones. You can secure your tumbled stones onto a slab, and then it is known as a chakra plate. So the chakra plates can be stones that are corresponding to a particular chakra, and when you place the slab onto your chakra, you can also enhance it again with the tuning fork vibration. It makes it very easy to stay on your body because it is a flat surface, and you can have multiple stones in one. You can program these for your particular chakras, or you can have specific intents, again, like a calming energy or a love chakra plate, whatever you have. So you can secure them onto a chakra plate. For those of you who are into gardening, or your plants need a little bit of help, place tumbled stones in the soil with the plants. So you can do this in a potted plant, or you can do it in your garden. We have a whole section on healing plants with your tumbled stones. Not only do they look attractive, they are helping that grounding, growing energy as well. So in this potted plant, I have a bunch of purple amethyst tumbled stones to help it out. You can use your tumbled stones in your meditation, especially if you have large tumbled stones like these yellow jasper. They have a nice substantial energy to them. Hold them while you meditate, and you can focus on the crystal or whatever intent your meditation is for. Great also when you are doing guided meditations. Helps to ground you to what you are doing and focus on that meditation. You can use your tumbled stones and place them in jewelry form in a little cage where you don't have to drill the stone, or a little macrame pendant as well. And then these, you can also include little slips where you write your manifestation, your goals with the stone, so that you can have it with you throughout the day. You can infuse your water or even your food with your crystal energy by making gem elixirs. So this elixir, I'm doing the indirect method, because if you're unsure if your stones are safe for consumption, you want to use the indirect method. So here I have the stones on the outside glass, and the water that I will be drinking is in the middle. So it's infusing it. Glass is great for gem elixirs. It's infusing it with the energy of the stones, whichever energy you are seeking. So tumbled stones for gem elixirs. You can use your tumbled stones as worry stones. So instead of, say, Chinese medicine balls, or they have fidget spinners, if you're feeling anxious, you just rub your finger against your tumbled stone. It's nice and smooth, it's natural, it has that healing energy, and you can relieve your worries that way. One of the most popular ways to use tumbled stones is to do a crystal layout. And a layout involves your body, where you place the stones on your body and around your body while you're lying in a web of energy. So for example, if I wanted to do a love layout, I might use a rose quartz heart, place it on my heart chakra as I'm lying there, and place clear quartz tumbled stones all around me to activate and enhance that love energy. Now there's tons and tons of there's unlimited amount of layouts that you could do. It goes whatever you can imagine. The layouts are there for you. The great thing about tumbled stones is that they are affordable. They are small enough where you can place multiple on your body or around you. And especially if you're a beginner or just somebody who wants to experiment with a new stone, tumbled stones are the way to go because they are more affordable. You might not want to invest in a large piece just yet. You want to see how you react with the smaller piece. So a great thing about tumbled stones. So those are a few ideas on how to use your tumbled stones. If you have additional ideas, please do share them with us. If you have used any of the ideas in this video, we would love to hear your stories as well. If you need more information on tumbled stones, their meanings, their benefits, if you want to shop a whole collection of natural tumbled stones, visit us at Satin Crystals. And while you're there, join the Satin Crystals VIP Club as we send out crystal healing information every single week. Please do like and subscribe to our video channel so that we can continue bringing you videos on crystals, gemstones, healing, and all sorts of rock-related videos as well. As always, thank you for your positive energy at Satin Crystals, and thank you for spreading your light into our world.